I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder summer before senior year. If you're about to take off in a roller coaster, when you get those nerves that kind of give you that fight or flight response, and I get those nerves on an average day of doing simple tasks. I decided to make this documentary because I wanted people to see what it was really like with OCD. Most people think people with OCD are fucking are anal and super like clean cut, and I'm pretty slobbish and slothy.
I mean, I kind of started doing these things, and nobody really understood why this was going on. I remember being in school all the time and just feeling really gross and upset with everything. I remember just, it felt like every other hour I was in the bathroom just kind of washing my hands dozens of times.
I'm a shaker. Ugh. Oh, God. No. What? My mother getting cancer might have to be the hardest stress that I have ever had to face in my life. And due to that stress, it caused my OCD to spiral into a downward hole.
But in terms of how it happened, a lot of it makes sense due to kind of these previous childhood traumas. It's funny though, because I felt like the OCD has kind of started taking a back seat to the depression.
Life, it started getting unmanageable, and I needed a way to manage it. I would get extreme insomnia because I would have the obsession of I can't go to sleep, I didn't finish something, I can't go to sleep. And I would sit up in my bed and try to think of what I was supposed to do before I could go to sleep. And I couldn't think of anything. And I would sit in my bed in the corner, rocking against the wall, not being able to sleep.
Well, I mean, first of all, it gets really misconstrued that, this is probably more of a personal opinion that I have, but, a lot of people think about OCD in terms of tidiness. And there's so many other types of OCD.
I questioned whether I had OCD for about 4 weeks into therapy. I started noticing that I wouldn't have as many conventional compulsions as other people.
Just having OCD, people don't really pay as much attention to it.
I avoid social situations all the time because of my OCD. I never stay over at friends' houses because there's only 2 friends that I can actually stay over that house and sleep.
I avoid social situations a lot. I have trouble with inviting people over to my house.
So I tend to get very antsy if I'm not able to get back to my place at time when I want to go to bed. I am about to eat a fruit.
Are you really? What kind of fruit?
I'm about to eat a grape. I have not eaten a grape or any other fruit since I was about 6 years old. This is basically fear factor in my mind. I'm scared shitless right now. Oh, God. Oh. God, I don't want to do it. I'm sorry.
If you really don't want to.
Right now,
Yeah.
from 1 to 100 of my anxiety, I am at an 85. After I eat the grape, my anxiety will go down, or if I do a compulsion, my anxiety will go down. But the idea of the act is really what causes the most anxiety.
Yeah.
Right now I'm rambling to
So,
add time in between having to put this in my mouth.
just count to 3 and do it. If you want to.
Okay. Alright, you count to 3 and I'll do it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Ah! No. Oh, God. No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. No, I'm really serious. I could not do that. It touched my tongue, and it was slimy, and it was soft, and it was like, this is how I can explain it to someone who doesn't understand. It's not technically, I know they're not bugs. I know they're not living.
It's like you know it's not rational, right? You know what you said.
Oh, I know it's not rational.
Right.
I know this doesn't happen to a normal person. Basically, if you think of a bug and how it has an ectoskeleton and it has juices inside, biting down into something semi-hard and having something spurt out of it
Mm-hmm.
scares me immensely.
Right.
I just feel like gushes of just crap floating around in my mouth. Oh, God. Oh, God. By the end of this documentary, I will have eaten some form of fruit. I swear to you.
Good.
So, it's been a week since we tried eating the grape. So this week, we are working with pomegranates. I feel like I'm on a cook show. I'm going to eat one of these little seeds. This shows you like how little I know fruits and shit. I can't even fucking open one. Alright. These are pomegranates. They're less, fruity than other fruits, I guess you could say. You eat the seeds. These make me feel a little more comfortable because if you can't tell, I'll put a few in my hand. They're not really slimy. They're kind of,
I'm just leave it right there. Oh, wait. Do it again. Do it again.
they're not really slimy. They're just kind of in their own little world.
I'll tell you when to stop holding.
This is Natalie Meiser eating a pomegranate. Oh, I can't eat that one now. I still get anxious.
How does it taste?
It doesn't taste bad. It's solid. And all the juices are already gone, so I feel like sorry. I'm a shaker. Ugh. Ah, God. Alright. I mean, I love pomegranates. I love the way they taste. I love the way they smell. And they're one of the few fruits I can put in my mouth and chew. But I'll never not have anxiety trying to eat them.